Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you've joined me here this week. This is your weekly reading for September 15th to the 21st. So first of all, I want to welcome those of you that are new. Thank you for being here. And those of you that are returning, I want to thank you for all of your support by liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving comments. I truly appreciate it. It helps me to connect with your energy. So thank you for that. All right, Virgo, we have a busy week. First of all, happy birthday. For any of you that are celebrating birthdays, big shout out to you for wonderful blessings. This is a powerful new moon that we will be having in your sign at the end of this week on the Sunday of the 21st. So again, like I said, powerful new beginnings. This is a partial solar eclipse. So let's get your angel number and the angel message that's attached to it, and we'll reveal it at the end of the reading. We'll see how that relates to your situation this week. The energies, of course, that are circulating around you as we begin the week. They could be just energies that are slowly but surely coming in. Let's see what's happening here for you, Virgo. Spirit angels, guides, beautiful sign, Virgo. Got one. Anything else you'd like to share? Got another one there. All right, two energies. Well, your own card has come up. It's the Hermit card here. Number 9, Solitude. So you are really showing a lot of power and strength in your reading this week. There's some things in your life that maybe require you to isolate or just take some time out for yourself. Sometimes a little bit of self-care is the best result or the best resolution to something as well. It looks as if you're looking for some inner guidance or inner wisdom. Sometimes the best way to search for that or to get the answers you're looking for or to look deep within. So taking yourself out of life's busyness, even if it's only for 5 minutes. You know, solitude doesn't have to be going on a retreat for 5 days. You know, it can be finding that peace within you where you can get the answers that you're looking for. All right, because I do think you're in search for something. This again being a very powerful energy, and with that partial solar eclipse on the 21st in your sign, you know, it does kind of make sense that this solitude card would come up. The answers you have, they're there. They're there. They seem to just be kind of deeply rooted, and I think that you just need some time to develop that inner light again. I think for some of you, maybe you feel like that light that shines inside of you is dimmed a little bit. Life circumstances can certainly dim our lights, but I do believe that by you regaining your focus and getting more in touch with what maybe you need personally at this time, you will see that light will start to shine again. And it will help you to develop a path that maybe is more suited for your well-being. Remember, this new beginning or this new moon that's happening in your sign, it's very powerful because it being that partial solar eclipse. And of course, it being in Virgo, it can be tied to our health, our routines, organization, you know, and again, because it's so powerful, it might feel, you know, a little sudden. Maybe all of a sudden you'll feel, I just need some time for myself. You know, I need to gather my own thoughts. You know, sometimes we need that time. Number 2, movement, choices, and decisions. Again, the universe is really calling out to you that maybe there's some decisions that you need to make. And you know, we can make plans all we want, but if we don't put movement or action behind them, they just stay plans. This solitude might be something that's really something to embrace this week, because it might give you the answers that you're looking for so that you can make some really solid choices and decisions. Let's look at underneath the deck. Underneath the deck is the current energies for the week. You got beautiful energies here. And in fact, they're all very powerful because they're all part of the major arcana. So these are major things that I think have been kind of going through your mindset, whether or not they've actually transpired or whether there's something that you've been thinking about. Number 3, fertility is the birth of something new. So it is abundance. There's a lot of abundance here. Her heart chakra is glowing. So it could be the birth of a new relationship, a birth of a relationship with yourself. Again, it's new ideas, it's creativity, it's growth, it's expansion. But behind all of it is the fact that you are ready to nurture something in your life. You're taking it from the beginning phases and you're watching it grow. So it could be a new creative idea as well. But it's something that is certainly it should be taken with great force. This is a very powerful card. The Empress is all 4 queens wrapped up into one card. So she's got all of the elements needed to bring success her way. And she's got this beauty about her. So you're very attractive at this time. So I think people are very attracted to you. Number 10, destiny, is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are destined for you. It is good luck, good fortune. And again, we're seeing a lot of expansion here. There's a lot of success that's happening. So for those of you that are maybe things haven't been feeling like they've been moving along in a successful way, the Wheel of Fortune or Destiny card is showing that that cycle in your life is changing. It's number 10. Something is certainly closing out. A circumstance or something is changing. And the universe is in alignment with these changes, and they're helping you see that something is coming in for you. Something very fated. Something could be sudden. And it could be something that really changes your destiny long term. Could have something to do again with the birth of something new. Something is being created here. And then number 21 is really allowing the universe to close certain chapters in your life and feeling a great sense of success and achievement here. There certainly is something. Your life is going full circle here, and I believe that you are in a creative mode. You are creating something new. Some of you, you're creating a new family, a new love, a birth of something, a new job. All right, a new way of bringing in money. All right, let's see. We got to get 6 cards. We can start with the first 2, and we will clarify each one. So let's just get 2 cards here for the beautiful sign Virgo, please. 1 and 2. Look at that. We got happiness. Oh, wow. Lots of clarity. This is beautiful. Ace of Swords, again, feeling victory, feeling clarity. Again, it can be... I just think there's a lot of useful information coming your way that really maybe breaks through some things that maybe you haven't been able to again, maybe put closure to. I feel like if you've been really trying to birth the idea of something new, again, you've got this really creative mind right now and you really want to expand your vision. The Ace of Swords, I feel like almost like there's this, it's almost like a contract that brings light to something, and it shows that there's a great deal of victory. So I feel like you're winning out with something here. There's like a winning vibe here. And the clarity that you're receiving really comes through with that self-discovery as well. You're learning something new through your own self-discovery. And then the 10 of Cups is really, again, happiness, joy, contentment, peace, love, laughter, friendships, family love, any type of love, but it's the door with the sun is peering through it, and it's showing that there's a beautiful support system there. So it shows that you're not alone. Let's see, family celebrations. All right, let's see. A period when there was difficulties. Sometimes we go through difficulties, but this is like happiness after that. Let's get the Ace of Swords. Let's find out where this Ace of Swords is. The breakthrough moment here. There's definitely a breakthrough with this Ace of Swords. And with the 7 of Wands coming up to clarify it, it shows that you're standing your ground, that you're setting boundaries. Some sort of insightful information that's coming your way is giving you the strength to stand your ground or stand up for something, stand up for your belief system. Let's find out with the 10 of Cups. And you got the 8 of Pentacles. This is all the hard work that you put into everything. So I think that, Virgo, you put hard work into your job, okay, or your career. You pay attention to details. It's saying you should focus on one thing because you're mastering something in your life. So you're either mastering your own self-care, your own self-discovery. You're standing up for yourself because there's certainly victories and breakthroughs here. Because the 8s is about achievement and mastery, working towards your goals. Maybe you're in search of learning some new skill that puts you above or levels you up. Whatever the case may be, the 8 of Pentacles shows that you pay attention to the details, and this is why you're able to master things, and this is why you're feeling a sense of completion and happiness. You've worked very hard towards building something in your life, and I think you're starting to see slowly but surely that you're reaping the rewards from it as well. I feel like there's a successful venture here. Let's get the next 2 cards. Let's find out. All right, we've got 2 cards here. So we've got the 5 of coins. The 5 of coins can sometimes feel like financial obstacles, obstacles where we feel like we're searching for answers all by ourselves. We don't sometimes feel like we have that support system, or we're having to protect. I think there's some protection there as well. 5s are a little bit about challenges for sure. Sometimes it's the relationship that we ourselves have with money situations as well. We have to develop new tactics, and I feel like you are searching for some more resourceful ways to help you with your financial resources, okay, with your finances. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, the King of Wands is very fiery energy. I find he's showing up a lot, and he really is an adventurer, and there's no gender with the cards, but he is really is very adventurous, and in fact, he can be a very good mentor to people because of his zest for life. It's almost like he doesn't really fear the adventure, and this could be how you're feeling as well. You're ready to adventure into new territory, and I feel like you almost, are ready to look at finances from a different perspective. We have to sometimes adopt a different attitude towards the things in our life that we feel we're lacking. And I think that there is some insightful messages coming through this week to show you that. Let's find out with the 5 of coins. Could be through people. Again, you're mastering something that could level you up and bring in more finances. It could be a blessing. There is definitely light. All right, so the 8 of Swords with the 5 of coins is your own fear and entrapment where money or feeling the lack of money is concerned. This is something that is not long-term. With the 8, you've got 2 8s in your reading. You are mastering something. First of all, we have to remove the blindfold, and we have to remove yourself from feeling this sense of restriction. You're not in deep water, which means this is a situation that can be easily controlled and it can be easily removed. It sometimes is the fears that we have in our mind. So we're trapped in fear because of our mind. It's our mindset towards our financial goals. How do we shift that? You certainly have the strength to do it. And I believe there's a victory here with the Ace of Swords. So let's see with the King of Wands. Let's find out why this King of Wands is here. This could be somebody in a leadership position that might be mentoring you. Oh my God, King of Wands with the King of Wands. Wow. This is a very powerful energy force around you this week. So it could be somebody in your life that is a mentor or a support system. And again, no gender with it, but it could be a fiery sign. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, if that makes sense to any of you Virgo. But again, I think it's just really the universe saying, this is time for you to adventure. All right. It's time for you to take your stance. Maybe show the world the real you, the person of which you have this great sense of determination. All right, we've got 2 there, and then 1 fell on the floor, so I have to grab that one. Okay. All right, so we are ending a situation here. We have to let go. There is something that is necessary for you to let go. With the 10 of Swords, although it might feel a little bit painful, again, I'm seeing blessings in both the 5 of coins and in the 10 of Swords. Letting go of your fear of money or of the things that are tangible in your life. You have to remove the fears. The King of Wands is fearless. They don't feel the fear. So I feel like there's somebody around you that is helping you to let go of how you or you yourself need to figure out what it is you need to release. Because you have to repair the relationship that you have with this feeling of lack. Because when you're able to release the fear and let go, you're going to see that things start to align, that things start to come in. Because there's definitely something, you have the skills to master something. All right, let's see. The Knight of Swords is a fast-acting knight. He's one of the fastest. So there's a lot of motion, a lot of things in motion here. And it could be clarity that's coming through. It's time to make those choices and decisions. And it's time to put movement behind them. It's time to close out whatever it is that has been maybe holding you back from something very successful. The Four of Coins is holding on so tightly because you're afraid of letting go. Let's find out with the Ten of Swords. Let's get the one for the Ten of Swords. We're letting go of something here, Virgo, because we need to let go in order to create that new beginning. There is definitely something destined for you, and it is a new beginning. You can see all the sunlight that's behind this card here. It is the beginning of a new journey. And, you know, the Fool isn't scared. He doesn't know what he's in for. So he's feeling motivated. He's feeling exhilarated. He's feeling ambitious. And I think this is exactly what you need right now. This is going to help you break a cycle maybe that you know you've been feeling fearful towards. But the Fool energy shows that with something closing out in your life and you having the strength to finally let go, that the sun starts to rise again, and the Fool is the new beginning energy that is behind all of it. It could be relationships as well. But I think the relationship that's most important this week is the relationship that you have with yourself. And you, through your own solitude, that Hermit card, that number 9, you will find a resolution to what fears you the most. Let's find out with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Coins. I feel like there is fast-paced movement here to finally break free. I do feel like there's a breaking free. Yeah, and look, you got the 10 of Cups again. So twice in your reading, you have the 10 of Cups. And this is really, again, feeling a sense of freedom, happiness, joy. It's a cycle in your life now where happiness is restored, where you can put that smile on your face and you can feel like, okay, I think that things are starting to finally move in the right direction, because I truly believe that they are for you with the Fool energy and the 10 of Cups. These obstacles or fears that you've been feeling as challenges are overcome with this 10 of Cups coming up twice in your reading. And I believe that there's a big support system around you, showing that there's a lot of love and support around you as well. All right, Virgo, let's get your angel message here. Let's find out what the angels would like to share. We got 1, 2. Perfect. Let's find out what those are. It says number 28. It says to review your responsibilities. It says not all responsibilities are ours to hold. And that's very true. We do take a lot of the weight of the world on ourselves. And I think that this could be why you could be feeling a little bit of fear of entrapment as well. You know, that happens. So review your responsibilities in fine detail, because you do that well. Take some time out to do that, to discover what those responsibilities are truly yours. And the ones that are no longer yours, you need to release them. Time to release so that you can begin your new venture. I think you're going to meet some new people. I feel like there's new people on your path. And they could be people that actually have a very vibrant energy. Could be those fire signs. And then number 7, breathe in. It says practice. It says practice breath work today. Inhaling, exhaling, taking time out for yourself. You know, self-care is so important. And I think with us being in Virgo season, it's coming up really in the majority of people's readings right now. We really need to be more in tune with that. Meditate, even if it's only for a couple minutes a day. It will do your whole inner soul good. And I think that you, again, by breathing in and taking that time, will help you to review your responsibilities so that you can unleash the things in your life that maybe have been feeling burdensome for you. And it's going to give you the opportunity to really discover, you know, it's rediscovering your own inner strength. All right, we're going to get a few more messages here with the tea leaf cards. So let's see if we can get a few more messages here as well. For the beautiful sign Virgo, we've got shield. You need to defend yourself. We see that right in the beginning. All right, you're defending yourselves, you're defending your beliefs, and that's okay. We need to do that sometimes. We have to set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Ring, it says a marriage will take place either romantic or business. So there looks like some sort of a contract, some sort of partnership. It could be love, absolutely, for some of you. And then happiness is all attached to that. So look at all the happiness. And we see it with the 10 of Cups coming up twice in your reading as well. And you got the Eye. It's your psychic ability. So trust your intuition. Always trust in your intuition. It's going to be the guiding light for you. All right, we're now closing out your reading. So we're going to get to your angel message. Now, you did get... you got 2 kings, but you got some 10s in your reading. So in fact, you got 3 10s in your reading. So I believe that some of the cycles in your life, you're going to feel like there's somewhat closing out for you, which is good. We want to see some of these come to a close so you can embark on something new. I think you're ready for a whole renewal here, a fresh start here with that Fool energy. Number 8 is also an important number. And you got 0110. It's belief system. It says, go after what you want. Now, that's that King of Wands, right? They see what they want and they go after it. It says unique, destiny, and we saw that in your current energies with the number 10. Your talents, inspiration, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. So it says you're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success, and your dreams will soon come true. You do have the ability to make your dreams come true. And it looks like there is some sort of contract, whether it's romantic or platonic or some sort of business agreement. And it looks like it's going to be something that brings a lot of happiness. Make sure you defend yourself, meaning if there's a contract, okay? So if we have this Ace of Swords and this is information and victory or some sort of contract, defending yourself means negotiate. Negotiate for your betterment. Make sure that you are negotiating and that, you do take on lots of responsibilities. So you should be rewarded for that as well. All right, so 0110, thank you so very much, Virgo, for joining me this week. I certainly hope that this makes sense. I hope that parts resonate. Please let me know. I appreciate connecting with your energy. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.